Hi, I'm Ron.
And I'm Marie.
10 years ago, we bought a broken down trawler for $4,000.
And nothing worked, not even the kitchen sink.
After a lot of hard work and help from our friends and family, we moved aboard Elixir full time. And now we are cruising this old boat while the work and fun continues.
So subscribe and give us a like and come along with us, cruising this old boat.
So we are so excited because our daughter and her husband are driving down from Georgia, 15 hours to come down here and spend the weekend with us. So that's really cool. They're coming in today. We're gonna go over and pick them up in just a little bit.
Wasted money on cures, forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free, then why is it so precious? Oh, I'll save memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls. They remind you to look ahead. Time is running out. Time is running out. Lately I've lost my track. I've sailed the deeper seas, hoping to find something to bring back better times. Oh, I'll save memories in my head, like Polaroids on walls.
Daryl said there's rope wrapped around the prop underneath the boat, so he's gonna dive under there and cut it out.
But time is running out. 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 Time is running. Time is running out. But time is running out. What if my best days are over? They can be over. They can't be over now. Time is running out. What if my best days are over? They can't be over now. Time is running out.
Where are you going?
Long way away.
You're in the shadows. You're packed for like a month.
Yep.
It's the most I've seen you packed in a long time. I mean, packed that much stuff.
Yep. Just don't know what I'm gonna need. Don't know how long I'm gonna be there or what I'm gonna do. So
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll see you when you get back. I'll try to still be at the same anchorage.
I can fly over to the Bahamas and meet you there.
Nah, I'm not taking the boat to the Bahamas without you.
Usually we try to film enough to where the story makes sense to y'all, but sometimes life gets in the way. And this is one of those cases. Life got in the way, got out of hand. Next thing you knew, we left Key West and never talked about what was going on. So here's the backstory. I got scheduled for court up in Georgia on pretty short notice, and I had to get up there, and it's a 15-hour drive from Key West to where the court was. So I'm trying to figure out how to deal with that. and our daughter Jennifer steps up to the plate and says her and her husband will come get us. So they drove 15 hours down to Key West, and that's why they were there in Key West visiting. We spent a couple days together, and then we drove back up to Georgia so I could go to court. I get up the next morning and go to court, and they'd continued the case, but forgot to tell me about it, even though I'd specifically requested that, hey, you know, I'm a long way away. If you continue this case, please let me know. They didn't. So all that for nothing. So now I got to get back to Key West, and we were looking at different options. It was a murder trial I was scheduled for, so I assumed I was going to be there at least a week. Now suddenly I'm done the first day. So we're looking at options. One was for me to get a bus ride out of Jacksonville heading south to Key West, and our daughter Jolene stepped up to the plate, said she could get me to that bus station. As it turns out, our son Josh jumped in and said he'd rearrange his schedule on a moment's notice and drove me the 15 hours back down to Key West, and that's why he was there visiting with us. So it was such short notice, he couldn't even bring his wife. She had to stay behind. He came by himself. We enjoyed both Jenny and her husband Daryl and Josh visiting with us. We had a great time with them, and I mean, it's awesome. You can't ask for a better family. Everybody just jumped in to try to make things work for us. So that's the backstory. Just want to let y'all in on that. After an extended stay in Key West, we have left and moved north, and we are now in Angelfish Creek, and we're gonna cross over to the Bahamas. Yoo-hoo, yeah. We've been wanting to do that for, how long have we owned this boat? So we are finally going to get to cross to the Bahamas, and our friends Roger and Lori have done it multiple times, so they're going to show us the ropes, and we're going to buddy boat with them on over to Bimini, and we're leaving Angelfish Creek, which is in Key Largo, and doing that tonight or early tomorrow morning. It'll probably be, at this point, I'm guessing about 5 o'clock in the morning. So our friends Roger and Lori have just arrived on their boat Reality. They're going to get anchored, settled in, and then we're going to powwow a little bit and figure out the best time to depart and where to go, and et cetera, et cetera. Pretty cool. We're excited.
All right, when we come out of Angelfish Creek here,
and it's going to be high tide, so that's good.
yeah,
Like 2 feet high
but
tide.
you can't just
In the
shoot
morning,
straight
like
for it. You got to go out about 3 miles,
Yeah.
4
And
miles,
just watch
because
your charts.
there's kind of some bumps over here and stuff. You know,
Oh,
some
okay.
shallow stuff. You just set your course. Now you use autopilot.
Normally I do, but
Yeah.
everything I've been reading says don't.
If you're going to use autopilot, take it, and instead of going to Bimini, go 10 miles south.
We just got back from the powwow with Roger and Lori, and the current plan is we are going to weigh anchor and depart at 5 o'clock in the morning, because we're the slower of the two boats. They're going to weigh anchor around 6:30 and probably pass us up somewhere along the way and get to Bimini before us, but we'll both arrive at Bimini, and they've made reservations for both of us there at one of the marinas, so we'll spend a day or two in Bimini while we check in through customs, and so that's the plan. So we're going to head out early in the morning into the bright blue ocean, and all by our little lonesome. So it's a first. It'll be interesting, exciting, and hopefully everything will go as planned. Thanks for watching.